The signal of light, the sword of justice. It was a quiet morning in a small farming village under King Francis's protection. But peace shattered with a single laugh. Bandits stormed the village square, weapons drawn, doors broken, carts overturned. They took food, coin, even dragged frightened villagers to their knees. The bandit leader raised his axe and shouted, "Now we have everything we need. Ha 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 ha! We will take your women too!" But hidden in the hayloft, the village chief reached for a small brass object. He pressed the rune. The silent beacon pulsed blue. Far from the village, a squad of guards saw the signal flash from the outpost tower. "Men, the village is under attack," their officer called. "Prepare to ride." Moments later, hoofbeats roared down the hills. Archers took positions behind the fences. Swords glinted in the morning sun. The bandits froze. "How? We've been surrounded. We surrender." "Please don't kill us," cried their leader, dropping his weapon. The village chief bowed to the captain, eyes glistening. "Thank you, sir. Our village was saved." But the captain shook his head. "No. Thank the silent beacon." Elsewhere, under gray skies, cruelty crept into a sacred place. At a stone orphanage on the hill, armed traffickers forced their way inside. Children screamed. Nuns begged. The men pointed arrows at the young and healthy. "Give us the strong ones," snarled the trafficker, "or we will take them by force." But in the kitchen, a young nun crouched beneath a wooden table. Her hand trembled as she reached for a box under the bread shelf. She pressed the rune. The beacon glowed blue. Miles away, a Templar squad saw the light. Their leader shouted, "Brothers! The orphanage!" They rode like the wind. Inside the chapel, a Templar slipped behind the enemy. He grabbed the trafficker by the throat, cold steel against his neck. "Release the children," he growled, "or I will slit his throat." The trafficker went pale. "Do what he says," he yelled to his men. Weapons clattered to the floor. The children were freed. Anand sobbed with joy. Thank God and the silent beacon. The Templar placed a hand on the beacon's top and said, "Without it, they'd be lost. But now they are safe." That night, under silver stars, Luma walked just beyond the city gates. She wanted air, silence, a break from the castle walls. But the shadows had followed her. Black-cloaked men surrounded her. A cloth yanked over her head. A hand over her mouth. "Let me go," she tried to scream. One bandit chuckled. "We've got her." Back to the base. But they didn't know who was watching. A voice rang out from behind. Calm. Cold. Unshaken. Let her go. Tariq stepped forward, hand on his scimitar. His green robes caught the wind. "Kill the Saracen," one bandit shouted. They rushed him. All 5. But they were unprepared. Tariq moved like a tide, fast, precise. Each strike clean. Each dodge fluid. One fell. Then another. Then another. The 6th bandit tried to flee, dragging Luma. But Tariq appeared before him, blade aimed straight for the man's throat. "Drop her, or I end you." The bandit shook. Dropped Luma. Dropped his sword. Knelt. Tariq didn't speak again. He struck the man's head with the butt of his blade. The bandit collapsed. He knelt by Luma and gently untied the cloth around her face. She blinked. Her eyes were wet with fear and relief. She flung her arms around him. "Thank you, Tariq. I thought I was gone." Tariq froze. His face flushed. But he placed a steady hand on her shoulder. "You are safe now." Just then, castle guards rushed in. "What happened here?" "Bandits," Tariq replied. 6. Tried to take her. Maybe revenge. One guard nodded grimly. "We will report this to the king. And interrogate the last one." Another turned to Luma. "Come, miss. You must get inside, it's not safe." "I understand," she said, still trembling. "Let me escort you," Tariq offered. And so they walked, side by side, back to the castle gates, past the fallen bandits, past the flickering torches, and beneath the watchful stars that had seen everything.